to another roundup of the day's AFCON 2023 qualification action. Another busy day of African football, so much so that the Tunisians have already played their second game before they head off to the Far East to play the Kirin Cup. They'll be taking on the likes of Chile and Japan very soon, but they couldn't even beat Botswana. It finished Botswana 0, Tunisia 0. A few changes into the likes of Hannibal Medri and Msakni. They think those guys were playing, but having said that, Botswana really caused them a lot of problems, particularly in the first half. And I'm not going to have a go at Tunisia here, but I've got a general notion now that for any team to win in Africa away from home is a big, big ask. I think the gap between the big, big teams and the small, small teams has definitely shrunk. But Tunisia will have to play a lot better than that when they come up against the Danes and the French. Let me be clear of that, because to draw to Botswana is an absolute shambles. I mean, look at our African representation at this World Cup. I'm sure banter aside, you want to see the African teams go far. Maybe that's how we get more places at these tournaments. The Ghanaians, same can be said for them. Few changes, changed the goalkeeper, rested Isahaku from Sporting. There rested quite a few players actually. 1-1 draw against Central African Republic. Again, another team 100 places below them in the FIFA World Rankings. These are our World Cup representatives, man. What's going on? You've drawn to Botswana and Central African Republic, and it just makes Algeria not qualifying even more annoying. Madagascar won, Angola won. That's a more positive result for the Angolans. They looked very, very good. 4 points from 2 games for them in Ghana's group. Pretty confident now that Angola will go on to make the tournament, particularly with their new players. Another goal for Gelson Dala. Why he left Sporting, I'll never know, but a good point on the road for them. Malawi 2, Ethiopia 1. I think all 3 goals in this game were actually penalties. But remember Mahango with that rocket he scored against Morocco in the AFCON last 16. Another 2 goals for Mahango today to give Malawi the 3 points. And they'll be very pleased because in the other game, in the late kick-off, Egypt won, Guinea 0. Guinea held out and got some new players. You know, Girassi up front, the Akabi from Valencia in defence, Moriba in midfield with Diawara. And it's just a fantastic team. Naby Keita to go in there as well. Egypt, despite the fact they didn't have the likes of Oshanawi and El Neni. I do like, Salah, Marmoush, Trezeguet. But ultimately it was Mustafa Mohamed who got the late winner. A bit of a fluky goal, deflected goal, as it does seem to be these days for the Egyptians. But they won't care. They'll take the 3 points all the way to the bank and back. One game tomorrow, Equatorial Guinea taking on the Libyans. Libya are going to have to play very well to get anything against Equatorial Guinea. Let me tell you that right now. I hope they do, by the way, because I want Libya to make it to the AFCON along with Tunisia in that group. And of course, we've got some teams haven't even seen yet. Morocco haven't even kicked off their AFCON qualification campaign, although there's only going to be 3 teams in that group as well. So probably went back tomorrow because only 1 game, but I'll see the day after, inshallah. Also got Algeria's trip to Tanzania to look forward to as well. Subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.